Hey, welcome back everybody. I just wanted to do a really quick video on some basic action cards. I just picked some that I have that you know I liked, and just wanted to go real quick over some of these as they can change the gameplay for sure, depending on which ones you get. Um, so we can start here. So this one's Surprise Attack. Deal 1 damage to one target character die. So there are special action card die that you get, um, and when you roll those, you have the different sides there of what they can do, and this is kind of what they look like here. It's usually 4 different colors, and depending on how you're playing, you either use all 4. Sometimes you can use 3 or 2 depending on the rules that you're using. And then they have a number like here. Usually they have the 3 sides here that are worth 2 energy points, and then they have the extra symbols here, which denotes the action. So on this one here, if you were to roll the 2 sides here, this one has 1 asterisk, this one has 2. It says deal 2 damage instead. So it only costs 2 to purchase, so it's a pretty easy, quick, handy one to play. This is another one that costs 2. It's called Fighting. It says for each of your character dice KO'd during the attack step this turn, your opponent must KO one of their character dice. So they do have asterisks down here, you can see, but if there is nothing up here that says asterisk rule, you basically ignore it. But that's basically how you can tell the difference between the 3 sides, I guess. This was also 2. Basically, you just want to attack, but force your guys to die or get KO'd, and they'll in turn get some of their guys KO'd, which is nice. This is Nasty Plot. It says draw 2 dice and put them into your prep area. That's really powerful, because the prep area is where you get your dice from for the next roll. You grab the 4 from your bag and then add the ones that are in the prep area. So that's a pretty nice one. That's probably why it's worth 4, because you're actually getting an advantage basically for your turn if you do that. This one costs 3. It says with great power, spin all your character dice up 1 level. That's pretty powerful. It'll definitely give you a stronger version of your character. Now, if you do the 2 asterisks, one down here, it says instead spin all your character dice to level 3. Pretty cool. I like that one. This one was worth 4. Coordinated Strike. Deal 3 damage to target character die. That's a lot of damage to deal. Teamwork, it says repeat this effect if you have at least 2 active characters with the same team affiliation. So obviously if you have more people on board, you'll actually be able to hit twice, which is pretty cool. This seems like a continuation of the other card over there. It says Great Responsibility. It says sacrifice a character to KO target opposing character. That's pretty good. Sacrifice characters are placed in the use pile. It's worth 5, so it is a little bit expensive, but if they have a character that's extremely powerful, that's a really, really fun way to get rid of one of those guys that's been bugging you. Number 4 over here costs 4. It says back for seconds. Has Underdog ability, and explains it here. It says you may use this effect when your opponent has more character dice in their field zone than you do, which is really nice because sometimes that happens. They like to accumulate and then swarm you. It says field any character from your used pile at level 3. Wow, that's very powerful, and it costs 4, so I like that. Enslavement is another nice card here. It says KO up to 2 target sidekicks, so that's good to thin out their armies over there. And then if you roll either the 1 or the 2, it says deal 1 damage to your opponent for each sidekick KO'd by this card. That's nice. So, quick damage there. The Oppression Begins. Cost of 4. And says KO all character dice with a fielding cost of 0. Most of the time that's going to be your sidekicks, but it's also going to be some of your the cheaper characters, level 1. A lot of them are going to have a fielding cost of 0, so it could actually wipe out most of the board, which is not fun. Might wipe you out too. And then the ones with the asterisks here, it says those characters go to the use pile instead of the prep area. It's pretty intense. And then this one is Foulke Out, which is pretty nice. It says one target character die gains Overcrush until end of turn. That means that any additional damage that still can be used after somebody's KO'd hits the opponent player. If you roll the 1 or the 2 here, it says that character die also gets plus 1A. One thing to note is when you do get these ones here, it automatically triggers that effect, so it has to be played, which is really nice. So that was just a quick look at some action cards, and you can see how this can improve your deck, improve your gameplay, and add a little twist there. And when you pick these action cards in the game, you both get to purchase them, so pick wisely. Generally in a full game, you pick 2 from your pile of cards, and then they pick 2 from their pile of cards to make it kind of even. So there's no clear advantage there, but action cards are awesome. Make sure you choose wisely. Thanks.